welcome to Dark Rainbow. I'm DJ Acidburn here, Coming 101, and I want to start off by saying thank you for everyone for coming to the gig on the 27th. Yeah, I think it was on 27th. It's a spook show, like a clown circus kind of thing, and I ended up dressing like a clown. It was really cool. It was really fun. I'll post up that DJ videos later on. And I got some more gigs coming on the 2nd at the Crypt, and then another one on the 18th, the same place. It's going to be pretty sweet and wild because it's October, my time of year to shine. You know, I love spooky days and spooky nights. But anyways, so what we're going to do is some camouflage Ninja Turtles. These were kind of, I want to say they were kind of rarish, kind of like. And I actually didn't have time, like enough money when I was a kid, because you do allowance, because these came out like 97, and they were, I would say they were the last of the Ninja Turtles live action stuff, because they did the cartoon, then they did a cartoon based on the look on the movie, and then after that they did Next Mutation to do the live action, because they did live action, and after that you haven't heard anything since what, 2003. But back in our days, that we didn't have Toys R Us. When we had KB Toy Store, which they were a little bit more pricier, but over here in Colorado, we had a toy store called Play World. You guys remember Play World? It's when a little kangaroo comes across and there's a little frown face, and you bounce on it to make it into a happy face, and a little baby kangaroo in his pouch and everything, called Play World. And it was cheaper. It was 10 times cheaper for the toys. And the last thing I saw at Play World was the Next Mutation, and I tried to get every toy I can for it. I mean, like I said, I hated the show, but the toys was fantastic. They looked so cool. The reaction on their face, the ideas for them, the weapons was cool, because and then they always do the whole weapons changing colors and everything. One's black accessory, blue accessory, green accessory, red. The list just goes on and on. And I thought that was pretty cool. But I ended up not getting these ones because, like I said, I couldn't find these ones. But my friend got them at, I think it was at Kid's Toy Store, I think. And came across the camouflage turtles. I would say they're kind of like rare for what it is, because they were near the end of the genre of the Next Mutation. Knowing the fact that if you do find these were not attached to it. They're always ripped off. And of course, like the guy from Frankenstein, and if you guys remember my old video, the guy was charging what, $80 for this? It was all scratched up, torn off. I mean, they didn't even have his belt on. So again, when you go out to the toy stores or collectible places, I understand you see a toy that you really wanted or maybe never seen before. Study it. Look at it. Maybe it could be a fan made something that they're thinking that it's real, like it's actually the real deal, or they're lying saying that this is limited edition. Study the stuff. Look online if you have to. But if it's all scratched up and rip apart or cut apart, it's not worth buying, guys. Don't waste your money on it. I know you're desperate to have it. I've been there myself, but it's just not worth having a broken toy. Now, there's this other kid who kind of agrees and disagrees with certain things I say, because I say, well, he's like, I found a toy I really wanted, but I didn't get it. I'm like, well, why not? He's like, because it didn't come with accessories. It's okay. I don't have accessories for these guys, but they're in great shape. I mean, look, great shape. Now, I'm going to say this to you guys again. You find a toy figure, get it. If it's in good shape, check the arms, check the legs, check the head, and check this and check that, whatever. It's okay. If it's in good shape, maybe there's a little bit of scratch here and there, I don't know. It's okay to get them, because in the future, you're going to come across accessories. Or you may go on eBay, not Amazon, but eBay. You might actually find an accessory for like $5 or $1 or cheap. Or sometimes the company, or not the company, the toy place will have them for free. Just give it to you, because they're not going to sell anything off of it. It's just there. They want to get rid of it. And you see that accessory that you've been looking for. It could be one accessory, it could be 3, 4, whatever. It's okay. So buy the toy that you don't have accessories for, and later in the future, look for the weapons. Because I guarantee you, if you see the toy like this, I actually bought this for $3. I'm not kidding. $3. $3. $3. And I saw one complete for, what was it? He wanted to sell it for like almost $112 for the toy with 2 accessories, which it comes a little bit more than that, right? That's what happens when you finally get it. Even the owner finally is like, you know what? I finally found accessories for it. Now I could this price go higher now. Be careful. It's like I said, if you see the toy alone in good shape, get it. You're going to regret it later. I'm not kidding. You may never see that toy ever again, which there's some toys I'm like that. You're never going to see these toys ever again. Or if you do, again, he's going to price it 10 times more with 1 accessories. And there goes that rooster. He agrees with me. But again, let's do it up and close on these camouflage turtle toys. It's, oh my God. Waking up to that every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. Anyways, up and close. Let's look. All right, guys. Bear with me. The rooster's outside. My next door neighbor's going crazy. So, anyways. See? Anyway, here's Michelangelo. I like his reaction on his face. Like, he's having way too much fun. And I do like the initials on their belts. I'm gonna admit that was pretty cool. Just the graphic and everything. And of course, they didn't paint this piece right here. Or that piece over here. But, again, they all have different kind of camouflage, as you can see. Now, they're supposed to come with like a cardboard cover with the same look, so you can hide them. And they hide behind it, like that. Where did he go? Oh no! But yeah, so that's how it's supposed to work. And this piece right here is supposed to wrap around their, I guess it's supposed to wrap around their legs or something like that. And like I said, I did find this years back. But yeah, like, he's just hiding behind a whole bunch of tires. Sneaky little devil. Camouflage, that is stealth mode and all that. But again, check him out. Look at that. Look how cool he looks. Like I said, I don't like the show, but the toys designs were absolutely awesome. I really like it. And I gotta admit, the shell was a little bit different. They didn't really do much with the paint job on the shell. Yes, this is a real deal. This is a real figure from Playmates. Morgan Studios kind of stuff. And as you can see, it is actually attached to their headband. And of course, you guys want to see it. Made in China. And then this one. 1992. Morgan Studio Playmates toys. You gotta miss the whole Morgan Studio on there instead of Nickelodeon. But the stand is pretty cool. I mean, the joints just moves from the thigh part only. Nothing right here. The arm is a little stiff. You only have movements on the shoulders, but no movements on the hand. The belts do come off. Please don't do it. They got smart to actually put it on the outside instead of pushing it inside like a slash. God dang, man. I had to use a tweezer to put that on. But I gotta say, I enjoy these camouflage ones. Let's do my other favorite, Donatello. Almost the same face. You see more of his tongue and less teeth. More eyes, or eyes, the skin around the mask. Almost like a wrestling mask. That's what I always call it. Donatello with the colored D. I like when they do their initials with their own color. That's what I like. But he's a little stiff. Again, they don't paint these. They didn't paint the ropes. Or this piece right here. They're always doing that. Like I said, when somebody said, "Oh, they didn't," what was I going with this? My brain went just went blank. They always, oh yeah, people always complain how they never do their paint job, and today it's like, well, they never did it in the past. And it's the same thing. Now I gotta admit, I guarantee you that when you see bootleg stuff, I guarantee you these were a pain in the shell to try to mimic it, because they all have something different. Their knee pads are different, their design is different, their shoulder pads different, or not shoulder pads, the elbow pads are different. You know, their face is different, their belts are different. I mean, everything's different on this situation. But you gotta admit, I mean, just how he looks, the design is absolutely amazing. The other thing about people were kind of complaining about is the fact that they're not blood brothers. And to be frank with you on this one, if you go look up the back of your card with 1988 Turtle Toys, they weren't related at all. They were born in different pet shops in different areas, which I give them props for doing that. But they were a little bit horny over Venus, and it was kind of weird for watching for this as a kid show. I don't assume, but he doesn't want to stay. Okay, don't fall backwards. Oh, duh. He has palm trees part of his back. I was like, what am I forgetting? So when he wants to hide, just twist this over his head. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, there we go. Cover up Donatello. Can't see him. Where did Donnie go? Ah! He's drunk. So yeah, camouflage. Right there. Like again, there's supposed to be like a board in front of him that it comes with it, so he blends in with it. Super cool, super cool. Right there. Don't just fall over. Stay. Alright. And last but not least, Leonardo. He has more of a face kind of thing going on here. I don't know. I kind of like his face and kind of don't kind of situation. I don't know why they did that way. Little headband that they've been using for Raphael. Leonardo in blue. Like I said, he has no design on his belt. Michelangelo has a little bit of design. He has more of a buckle, but there's no design on his belt. But if you look at Donatello's belt, it has like a whole bunch of lines on it and everything, like I don't know, like a tree kind of thing. Because like I said, he was a palm tree. Come on, Donnie, stay. Oh my God. Guess you could say Donatello is the worst one when it comes to standing up. Because Michelangelo's foot is flat. His foot is more like bent. Anyways, back to this. And yeah, you can see that Leonardo just has a plain belt. Same thing with the arm. I guess you could say that all the arms are all made the same but different colors for the turtles. I had to go fingernails right there. Again, they didn't paint this piece wrapped around here. The shell looks the same. I didn't, because sometimes I think they have different shaped shells. But then again, the knee pads are way different. Way different. Made in China. 1990. I swear that says 2, right? Oh, wait. Hold on here. I'm gonna zoom in on this real quick. Come on, camera. $1998. Did I say 92? What was I thinking? Okay, 1998 Marcus Studio. And then his, why did I say 92 for it? It's just a regular brick wall. Ta-da! Where did Leo go? Oh no, Leo disappeared. Da, 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 da. His is my favorite one, of course. Basic brick wall. I cannot believe I said 92. What was I thinking? 1998. My apologies, people. 1998. Now, here's the thing. I remember on my old channel, somebody was trying to mock me by saying, the Ninja Turtles ended in 97, so therefore the toys ended in 97 as well. Well, my good old friend, as you can see, 1998. And only the fact, I do have toys still in a package from 1999. Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, I'm not making this stuff up. It literally, that's what it says on the card. They're reissues, yes, but they did come out with 98 and 99 figures. So again, I don't have Raphael, I don't have Venus for the camouflage stuff. I'm still looking for the next mutation turtle toys. And it's really cool though, because there was going to be a Ninja Turtles 4. That was going to be called the next mutation, but of course, Ninja Turtles 3 flopped. I mean, seriously, I'm not being I'm not being mean or anything like that. Ninja Turtles 3 was the horrible thing they could have done way better. The comic book was way better than the movie. But if that thing was succeed, they would all got mutated again into like superhero. Donnie would be like almost like blind, but he's powerful, and Splinter would look like a werewolf. I mean, look it up. Seriously, look it up. That would have been the next mutation, Ninja Turtles 4. But luckily for us, we didn't get it. In a way, I was like, what if we did get it? And part of me is like, if we got it, cool, whatever. If we didn't get it, it wasn't really much of a big deal for me. But I gotta say that the show with the name was cool. I got excited by it. Then I found out that they're gonna do a live action. I was like, that's even cooler. But then you find out it's the guy who did Power Rangers, and I was like, oh crap, this is gonna be bad. Now, I'm not dissing Power Rangers. I grew up with the original Power Rangers, and after that, that was it for me. I didn't care for samurai stuff. I know that one of the guys from Bleach did the voice for Bleach, you know, Ichigo. But and of course, guys, is Invader Zim. How crazy is that? And especially Hell of a Boss. I love that show. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I'm not dissing. I'm always making fun of the Red Rangers because he's overreacting. He overreacts his acting, and it's just pathetic. I was like, hell yeah, Tommy was awesome. But, you know, I liked them all. They were all cool people. I met the Black Rangers. He was a really cool guy. I like him a lot. I don't know, his name was Zach. God, it's been forever. But yeah, I just had a feeling that it was going to be really horribly cheesy. But I will gotta admit, they did one thing that made me go, there you go. When Raphael had the motorcycle, always running through it literally drives through the city with no costume on, and somehow Splinter found him in the back of the alley, beat the crap out of the bike, and says, "You're a ninja. Ninjas are supposed to be quiet, not loud. You're making a scene. This and this and this." I'm like, bravo. You know, that was cool. I like that Splinter. He was really cool. But yeah, like I said, I know. I diss Next Mutation a lot, but I just thinking they could have done a little bit better and do less of less Venus magic powers. Better costume for Shredder, you know. It's just, I don't know. I had high hopes for it, and they ruined it. But yes, my friend gave me the DVD of the Next Mutation, and I do have it still. Don't worry, it's in my collection. But the toys was so much better. The toys was just amazing. That's what kept me going. Like, all right, You make more of these, I'll buy more of these. But then again, if you look into the toys that never made it, I think they're gonna do more camouflage turtles, but they were painted in camouflage like, and I thought that would be cool to have. You know, you got a yellow turtle, blue turtle, purple turtle, red turtle. I mean, and then they all have like stripes and everything. And I thought that's gonna be amazing, right? Never made it. They never released it. They just ended the show, which was like whatever. But they also did not release those Ninja Turtle toys, which I'm hoping, because since we're getting reissued toys for from the 80s and 90s and stuff, and 2003 and 2012, Playmates, if you're watching me, like the owner, or if you work for Playmates, or you know somebody who works for Playmates, why don't you re-release the toys that never made it out? I mean, you guys just made a toilet taxi toy that we all had in the past, but you actually made a Ninja Turtle Donatello of a 1988 figure that we never had in our entire life until you brought that out and make it to a double pack. That was amazing. Please do more stuff like that, but also re-release the turtle toys that never made it out of the factory. That would be cool. And I don't know if it's going to be true, but if they're going to do re-release Next Mutation toys, that would be cool. I would definitely go for that. But those are my 3 wishes, you know, just re-release Next Mutation, re-release the toys that never made out of the factory. What was the third one? Ew. ADHD moment. But oh yeah, make toys that we never had in the 80s, but it's still the 80s Turtles toys. Stuff like that. That'd be cool. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think about this right now? The Next Mutation Camouflage Turtles. What is your thought on it? Is this your first time hearing about it? What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you don't like it? Which one was your favorite? Like in order of these 3 right now? For me, when it comes to the looks, Michelangelo is my top favorite one. Donatello is my second. And then Leo's my third. Because I don't know what's going on with this look right here. But that's my favorite face. Actually, you know, the figures and everything, the colors and everything. But when it comes to camouflage, well, you know what? I gotta say it again. I like Michelangelo camouflage with he's hiding behind the tires, and then my other favorite one would be Leonardo hiding behind a brick wall, and then the other one is Donatello palm trees. Now, I'm going to say this again. Just because I did it once doesn't mean I won't do it again. But I will say this. I hope I could find their accessories. And when I do, we're going to see them again. You're going to see these guys again when they actually get their own accessories. And if I get Venus, you'll see them again. If I get Raphael, you'll see him again. So just because I did it once doesn't mean I won't do it again. So again, which one is your favorite and which one is your least favorite out of these 3 right now? Put down in the comments below. Push like if you like this review. It does help the channel to get notified out there. Like, hey, check this channel out. Share the video with your friends. And maybe you actually did forget about the camouflage turtles. There's another one out there. It's like super rare when it comes to the vehicles. Wow, expensive, $300 for it. Out of the box, if anything. But yeah, comments down below. Push like, please, if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel. We do nerd stuff. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I don't care. I like toys. I like video games. I'm a big collector. And yes, I will put live shows on here and my DJ part 1, part 2, and part 3. You know, like my whole entire night of DJing. And if you like the songs I put on there, I'll always put the songs on the comments below. So yeah, welcome to my life, people. This is what I love. And yes, we like to do some horror stuff. I want to do a part 2 of my VHS collection. So check out the original one. And I do have a folder that will pop up at the end where it says more Ninja Turtles or more Thundercats or more Mad Balls or whatever, you know, whatever. So again, please subscribe, comments down below, and like and share this video. You guys are awesome. And I've been doing reviews since, what, late 2007 to the early 2008. been doing this for a long time. Something happened to the old channel. We won't talk about it. But now I have to start all over and making this brand new one that you guys are on right now. Dark Rainbow. Alright guys, to be continued. I'm glad that rooster finally shut up. God damn it, man. Anyways, happy hunting everyone. Be safe out there.